We've all heard how important networking is, whether as entrepreneurs or employed by others. You may think it's time-consuming and not worth the effort, but networking is a powerful tool for building relationships, driving business opportunities, and expanding your personal and professional reach. Whether you're attending a local event or connecting online, knowing how to network effectively can be the key to unlocking new doors. But with so many approaches and avenues to explore, where do you start? Here are 4 actionable tips that will help you network strategically and build lasting connections. Number 1, prioritize face-to-face networking. While online networking has become more prevalent, face-to-face interactions remain irreplaceable. In-person connections tend to be more meaningful and long-lasting. Meeting someone in person provides the chance to build rapport quickly, gain insights through body language, and create memorable interactions. These factors make face-to-face networking more beneficial for developing relationships that lead to opportunities. Whether it's a business lunch, a local industry event, or a large conference, nothing beats the direct connection and trust building that happens in person. Number 2, quality over quantity. Networking can be overwhelming, especially when there's a large crowd. But remember, you don't have to be the center of attention to make it worthwhile. Instead, focus on a few meaningful interactions. Whether you're at an event with 20 people or 200, your goal should be to walk away with 1 or 2 quality connections. It's better to leave with 1 strong lead or meaningful conversation than dozens of business cards without follow-up potential. Quality connections can lead to future collaborations, partnerships, or sales opportunities, which is far more valuable than quantity. Number 3, stick to one networking organization. Consistency is key when it comes to building your network. So with so many networking events, organizations, and platforms available, it can be tempting to hop from one event to the next. However, picking one organization or community and committing to it will help you establish stronger ties and grow your influence over time. You can find networking events through platforms like meetup.org or your local business associations, trade shows, or industry groups. By consistently attending, you'll become a familiar face, and people will start to recognize and trust you, leading to deeper relationships and more opportunities. Number 4, don't underestimate online networking. While face-to-face networking may be the gold standard, online networking shouldn't be overlooked. Just be aware of the time commitment. To see success with online networking, whether through LinkedIn or other digital communities, you'll need to be active and engaged. This means asking and answering questions, joining conversations, and taking the time to cultivate relationships virtually. Building a strong online presence requires patience and persistence, but if you invest the effort, it can lead to valuable connections. As an introvert myself, I do want to mention that I know networking can be hard. Walking into a room of people you don't know, feeling overwhelmed with the activity level, and carrying on a conversation with someone you haven't met before can be intimidating. But I encourage you to go with the expectation that you can have one meaningful conversation and your time invested in the event will be worth it. Be sure to nurture the relationships you begin at these events to deepen the connection you started when you first met. Whether you're connecting in person or online, effective networking requires strategy, time, and consistency. Prioritize face-to-face interactions for stronger relationships, focus on quality connections over quantity, commit to one organization, and don't neglect the time required for meaningful online engagement. With these 4 tips in mind, you can build a network that supports your business goals and fosters lasting professional relationships.